Hey everyone, welcome back to Adam's Craft Beer channel. This review is going to be quite a special review because this is my 200th review on YouTube. So first of all, I want to thank every single one of you for watching all these videos and spurring me on to do more reviews. It's been a pleasant experience doing all these past 200 reviews. The second reason why this is special is because I've just reached 100 subscribers, so thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate it. Really hope you enjoy the future reviews and the past reviews. And also the third reason why this is special is because I'm joined by my two best friends right now. We've been drinking pretty much most of the day, and today is my birthday. So for this special review we have a special bottle of beer. One that I've been looking forward to for quite some time now actually, and I have had this one on my hands for quite a while as well. It is the Alesmith Speedway Stout. So this is an Imperial Stout, which is brewed with Ryan Brothers coffee beans, and it is on 12% ABV. Now, as you can see, this is the silver foil on the cap. So basically what that means is the silver foil significates the fact that this was actually brewed before January 2013, as far as I'm aware, because they actually changed the colour of the foil on the bottleneck, I think January 2013, to black. So this is quite an old bottle of the Speedway Stout. So it could have good things, it could have bad things. Basically the coffee might have probably dropped out of it a little bit, but as it being 12%, I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to taste any of the alcohol whatsoever with it being an aged bottle. So really looking forward to getting this one and sharing it with my best mates. So let's get it poured and see what the Alesmith Speedway Stout is all about. Alright everyone, so we've got the Speedway Stout poured, and it's poured out exactly as I expected it would do. It's extremely dark. It's pretty much used motor oil almost. It's just pitch black. Really, really thick, dark, chocolatey tan looking head on the top of there. Swirl it around the glass, it looks absolutely beautiful, really well conditioned, sticks to the side of the glass, lots and lots of alcohol lacing, lots and lots of residual sugar, looks beautiful. Looks big, thick, creamy. I can smell it from here, let's give it a smell. Just what I expected. It's just like smelling a black coffee, literally, just lots and lots of coffee. I'm quite surprised at the aroma actually, because I did really expect a lot of coffee to drop out of the aroma, but it's definitely still there. But I must admit, what I am getting is a lot more dark fruit character, a lot more than I actually would have expected, to be honest. A lot of like juicy plum sort of fruit, a lot of raisins, dried figs, apricots, that sort of thing. There's a slight milky chocolate note in there as well. It's not to the extent of a really bitter roast dark chocolate. There is some roast in there, but it's not as roast as I would have expected, to be honest, on 12%, because I expect they would have had to use a lot of malt to bring it up to 12%. But not as much roast as I would have expected. It smells quite sweet, it smells quite sort of well balanced, it smells very sort of milky almost, kind of lactosey. But again, those coffee beans really, really do shine through. You know, they do give that sort of almost roasty sort of character to it, but it's not as roasty as I would have expected it. But it smells absolutely phenomenal. Some vanilla going on in there as well. Yeah, vanilla going on in there as well. Definite sweetness. Looks absolutely lovely. Let's give it a try. Cannot wait to get into this. Thanks everyone for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for following me through these last 200 reviews. Thanks for commenting on the videos. Thanks for requesting what you would like to see me review. And to another 100 reviews on Adam's Craft Beer channel. So, cheers guys. Oh my god. Oh man. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of hype around this beer, in America especially. And here in the UK, it's extremely hard to get hold of. We obviously have to import it, or we have to get it off special beer distributors. And I can see why. You know, I can see why there is a huge hype around this beer. It's extremely smooth. It's, again, no alcohol presence, 12% ABV, can't taste any of the alcohol whatsoever. It is extremely smooth. The year and a half of age has done it very well. The coffee hasn't dropped out of it as much as I probably would have expected it, but if I tried a fresh bottle of this, maybe it would be a lot more coffee forward. Maybe it really would be like drinking natural black coffee. Straight up front, you get that huge roasty coffee bitterness. Kind of follows the beer throughout, to be honest. The milky chocolate is definitely present in the middle and the end of the palate because it does bring a nice sort of vanilla essence, vanilla sweetness to it. I'm getting a slight sort of like charcoaly burnt edge to it, almost like burnt toast almost. There's a little bit of a marmalade-y note in there. I don't know if that's maybe possibly something that's come through age, because I know that the marmalade-y note you tend to get on a lot of hoppy beers, but this is not very hoppy. Maybe the marmalade-y note, if I can say it properly, is just coming from the coffee bitterness, maybe almost. There's a big molasses sweetness. There's a slight soy sauce sort of note to it almost. It kind of gives that sort of like salty sort of soy sauce almost character to it. The body's full to medium, I'd say. Carbonation is very soft. It sort of plays around your tongue a little bit. It leaves a very, very smooth sort of thing in your palate going on. Tastes kind of creamy. Yeah, again, a lot of vanilla coming through, a lot of that caramel sort of toffee sweetness, a big sort of fudgy-like note to it on the back end as well, but it's very, very sort of, although I said big, it's a big flavour of fudge, but it's not coming through as much as the coffee's coming through. So, yeah, I mean, the main flavour, again, without going into too depth, is it's dark fruits, it's coffee, it's chocolate, it's all the big things you'd expect from an Imperial Stout. It goes down super smooth, you can't taste any alcohol, and to be perfectly honest with you guys, that is definitely one of the best Imperial Stouts I have ever drunk, ever. You all know that I'm a big fan of bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Stouts, so Bourbon County, it doesn't beat Bourbon County for me, it doesn't beat Genealogy of Morals from Hill Farmstead, because they were both bourbon barrel-aged, and they were both you know, barrel aged, so it adds an extra complexity to the beer. This is still absolutely fantastic. I'd love to try a fresh bottle and compare the two, I really would, because I'm sure that they're both fantastic. But yeah, that is going to get a 9.5 out of 10 from me and Adam's Craft Beer Channel. It's not going to get a 10 out of 10 because I gave Bourbon County a 10 out of 10 and I gave Genealogy of Morals a 10 out of 10 on the channel. They were both bourbon barrel aged. This is unbelievably close. In fact, I'd be silly not to give it a 9.75 out of 10, but I don't do quarter ratings on the channel, so it's going to be a 9.5. I'm going to sit now and enjoy this with my two best friends, and possibly some of my family as well. So again, guys, thanks very much for tuning into the channel for the past 200 reviews. It's been a pleasure to do 200 reviews and go in depth and share these beers with you guys. Thanks for all the comments that you've put on the channel. Thanks for subscribing, and please do subscribe to the channel if you're a new viewer. I'll be putting out a lot more reviews, and to the next 100 reviews on Adam's Craft Beer Channel. Cheers.